it's Destiny back again with another video. So today we're going to do a vlog style video. So go ahead, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time we make new videos, and leave a comment in the comment section if you want to see more vlog style videos, any ideas that you have. So let's go see where this takes us. Hey guys, so we made it to the park and it is packed. I don't know why I did not expect it to be this packed. Maybe because it's bike week and I thought people were gonna be doing, he's opening the door. Yeah. Doing bike week stuff. But clearly the people that are not doing bike week stuff are at the park. And I'm sure the beach is packed too. That's why we didn't go to the beach. But anyway, we're gonna try to show you. This is the park and they have like a splash area on the other side. But we're not here for the splash part. And then the river we'll show you when we get closer. And I have not introduced y'all. This is son 1, the oldest. And then son 2 is back there. There he is. Okay, the No Limit Soldier. Devin, say hi to the camera. All right, so we'll see how this goes. Hey guys, it's Destiny back again with another video. Let me get in the frame, honey, so you can see me. Okay. So today I want to talk about body image. And of course I'm going to be speaking from the perspective of a woman who has had 2 children. I feel like I have to get my disclaimers out the way because, you know, in the climate of today, you have to be so politically correct and you don't want to offend nobody. And I'm not trying to offend nobody because that's not what I'm here to do. But I am speaking from my experience, from my perspective. So if I don't use the correct terminology, don't tear me up in the comments, okay? So this past weekend, me and my cousin were on Instagram Live. Shout out to my cousin. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. Not that I be going live all the time, but I might start because it was really fun. But we were on Instagram Live and we were live, honey, okay? We were lit and we had a very good conversation that covered various topics, and I wanted to bring one of the topics to y'all. And that is, you know, body image, and especially after having kids. And this is not just for women who have had kids, people who have had kids. This is, you know, just the topic that we were discussing because we've had kids. So we were talking about, you know, how all the girls on Instagram, all the girls everywhere, not even the girls on Instagram, honey, the moms and the mom groups on Facebook are getting BBLs, are getting tummy tucks, getting breast lift, butt lifts, chin lifts. They doing it too. And I'm like, okay, I thought this was kind of just like the entertainment industry, those girls getting it done. No, honey, the mama down the street with the minivan is getting it too. And I was like, So I asked my cousin if it's something that she would ever do. Because believe it or not, it has been something that has crossed my mind. I have considered getting a BBL, more so a tummy tuck, because that's really like my thing. And I, wanted to see how she thought about it. And she has also considered it. And when I see her, my cousin, most of my cousins, I ain't gonna say all of them because some of them is busted, but most of my cousins are fine AF. And my cousin is fine AF. So when she told me that, I'm like, for what? Girl, for what? Your body is fine. And she was like, no, I have my little problem areas, which we all have our problem areas. And that goes to, anyway. But so when she told me that, I was like, wow. But then we both were like, the only issue is we know what happened to Kanye West's mama. And I only use her as a point of reference because I don't personally know anyone who has undergone a tummy tuck. I don't personally know anyone who has done any of these enhancement surgeries to use as a frame of reference. So I use Kanye's mom because it was a big deal when it happened. We know that she went in for a tummy tuck and she ended up passing ultimately because she got the surgery, but I think it was complications because of blood clots and things like that. So that's something that we think about. That's something that we think about when we consider, is it worth the risk? Is it worth the risk of losing our lives potentially? Getting a botched surgery. We hear about those girls who have botched surgeries. We've seen those things. We've seen those K. Michelles and all those people who have undergone some sort of enhancement surgery and it has like effed them up. So it's like, I kind of want to do it, but I don't want to deal with that. I kind of want to do it, but I'm not dealing with draining in the blood and all that stuff. Kind of want to, you know what I'm saying? So it really makes you sit back and think when this is like all you see are these perfect bodies, and it's like, it's so not realistic. And I actually can't wait to see how these women look when they get older in age, because your body is still going to do what it does regardless if you have surgery or not. So it's just an interesting topic, especially when I saw the moms in the Facebook group. Honey, I was like, what? You getting it? Child. So it's safe to say that I probably will not be getting a tummy tuck or a BBL. And let me just say this, because a lot of people say, you just need to work out. You just need to eat better. You just need to work out and exercise. That doesn't work for everybody. And I'll say, for a person like me, I've always been slim, thick, honey, okay, because baby girl got a little wagon, okay. I've always been slimmer, on the slimmer side, but I have things where they need to be. And saying all that to say, I have 2 children, and I ended up having to have C-sections with both of them, which I'll probably give like my birth story. I'll do a video on that. I think that could be helpful for some moms. But so I've had 2 C-sections, and what people don't understand, back to slim, thick and all that, I was always athletic, okay, former athlete, always working out, even when I was out of school, always jogging, always doing something to keep my body up. So after I've had the children and had the C-sections, it's harder to get the stomach, because that's my issue, is the stomach area. It's harder to get them 6-pack abs back, honey. Okay, it's damn near impossible. But what people don't understand, because they'll tell me, oh, well, just work out, just do your abs. Your stomach is blown out, okay, because you had a baby. So you got this big stomach. After you have the baby, if you have the baby vaginally, your stomach and the skin goes back to normal. But when you have surgery, that means they cut open right above your pocketbook, and you know, they pull the baby out and then they sew it back. They don't pull that extra skin down, cut it off, and then sew you back up. No, they just open it and then sew you right on back up. So all that extra skin that you have from when your stomach was expanded from having the baby, it's still there. And because of the surgery and like the lasers that they use, honey, it's intense. Because of the tools that they use and stuff, it's killing those skin cells. It's that tissue that's in there. So how your skin, if you were to lose weight and then, gain weight and then lose it, how your skin goes back, it does not do the same when you've had a C-section. For most, I'm talking about me. Forget most. I'm talking about for me. So don't try to tell me, well, Susan had it and did. For me, okay? So it's not going back to be those six-pack abs like that. Like the top right here, fine. But when it gets lower, where the pregnant belly really was, it's not gonna be the flat way. So it gets really frustrating when I try to like talk to people about it and they say, oh, just work out, oh, just eat healthy. I eat healthy already, so that's not much of an issue. But after having a C-section, your body is not going to be the same, like at all. You had a major surgery and they did not do how they're doing the girls with the tummy tucks, how they're pulling it down, cutting off the access. They're not doing that when you get a C-section. So it's still all there. You feel what I'm saying? So that is the only thing that I would want to have done, and that is the only thing that would make me consider having surgery. And then again, like I said, is it worth the risk? Is it worth the risk of possibly dying? Then I won't be able to enjoy my body. I won't be here for my kids. Like for me, it's not really worth it when I can work out the best of my ability and just be proud of my body. And that's ultimately what I want us to do, and to be is proud of our body and love our body for the way and for what it is. Because regardless of what you go through, excuse me, baby, no baby, thyroid issues, hormone issues, honey, it's a lot of things that play a part into women's weight gain and weight loss and things like that. And we just have to come to the point where we love our bodies regardless. Like we love who we are, who we become because of our lovely little children, what these bodies have now become. We have to learn to love and appreciate that. There's always going to be a Meg Thee Stallion. There's always going to be a Beyonce. You feel what I'm saying? There's always going to be somebody with a body that's like snatched. And you can't feel less about yourself or your body because of how somebody else is. That's them. That's their life, their body. You don't know what they're going through. Just because they look snatched, they might be getting snatched up at home. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know what other people are going through. And so we have to focus on ourselves. I always say the grass that you water is the greenest. So if you over there worried about her and her BBLs and her tummy tucks, yeah, she gonna feel and look bad to you. You feel what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be like, oh, but I don't look like that. You're gonna start to feel insecure and less confident about yourself if you're focusing on what other people are doing or getting. So I don't want y'all to do that. I'm not gonna do it because, honey, y'all gonna think I'm like arrogant. I'm not. I'm a Leo, so there's a lot of pride there, and I know that my body looks good. For me, I just want a little more flatness and abs. But I'm not gonna allow what I'm seeing on Instagram to get me to a place where I hate my body. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want that for anybody else here. And I know my cousin doesn't feel that way, and I'm saying that because I mentioned her earlier. I know she doesn't feel that way either. But yeah, and again, this was for anybody. Baby, no baby. Surgery, no surgery. You have to love you for who you are at the end of every day. I know people hate when people say that, but at the end of every day, you got to be able to sit with yourself. You got to be able to live with yourself. You got to be able to love yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You can't be worried about what other people are thinking or what other people are doing, what other people are posting. You just gotta love you for you. And I know that sometimes after having a baby or after enduring weight gain or changes to your body, sometimes it can be difficult. I will be honest. After baby number 2, because baby number 1, it was fine, whatever, baby, bikinis the next day. You feel what I'm saying? But after baby number 2, it was like, okay, and I'm older than I was before, like, okay. And it took for my physician, who was a black woman, who told me, she said, Destiny, you're not 19 years old no more, okay? You would look crazy if you were the same weight you were at 19 years old. And I'm like, okay, when you say it like that and put it in perspective, for me, that makes sense. So we just have to learn to love our bodies as we age, love our bodies as we endure different things. I know everybody wants to be the youngest, the freshest, the tightest, but we just have to work with what we got. And I will say, I did order a jump rope the other day, and I did some working out on the jump rope. And honey, jump rope is no joke. That jump rope is no joke. So that is another form of exercise that I'm taking on, as well as yoga and little weightlifting. But I feel like I talk so much. But yeah, I just wanted to share my conversation that I had with my cousin about body image and what I've been seeing on the Facebook mom groups, girl. And I just wanted to share with y'all how I feel and where I stand on it. No shade to anybody for whatever they want to do. If you want to get it nipped, tucked, and sucked, do it. Okay? Just be safe when you're doing it. And get your research so you can know where to go. But yeah, go ahead, hit the like button if you like this video. Hit the subscribe button so that you can, you know, be up to date when I make new uploads, and hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I do an upload. And leave a comment below. Have you considered surgery? Did you get surgery? If you've gotten surgery, like, tell me your experience in the comments below. Share this video with someone, a mom. Oh, look, the sun. Share this video with a mom or someone who is having body issues. Yeah, if you love someone, tell them. I love you all. Bye.